What is up, comic fans? It is
Hey.
the 50th couch right now. Someone let us do 49 additional episodes after we did the first one. I'm not going to name any names, but they're brave.
Someone dropped the ball on that.
Yeah. And joined with us, of course, is the amazing, the magnificent, some might even say spectacular Stash. Look at that twirl, actually.
Thank you. Thank you for that truly spectacular entrance. That announcement was great. I appreciate you selling the stash.
We appreciate you selling the stash.
Yeah, just glad to be here.
That came out awkward. Matt, do your intro.
All right. Well, welcome, my Crypto Comics compatriots. We're back with the 50th episode of the Crypto Comics Couch, where we break down the comic book landscape and let you into our world. As you can see, we got a little bit of decorations here. Fry's got a whole, what is that, entourage behind him. Yeah.
I called a few friends. They're just here to party.
Nice.
This has absolutely nothing to do with my technical abilities for last-minute planning.
Well, we've got a lot of news to talk about. So you know it's going to be good.
Well, we have to start this out the right way. Cheers.
Oh, wait.
Get your drink on right now. Here it is. If you're waiting for the cue,
wait no longer.
Oh. Cheers.
Ooh. Technically speaking, the first couch took place under an overpass in downtown Salt Lake City. Which is pretty funny.
Wow. Oh, what? Yeah. Okay. A lot of incredible beginnings start under the bridge downtown.
I mean, I'm not gonna answer any questions as to why Jared was down there. but conveniently I was armed with a camera and was able to go live. So yeah, that's always a good thing. So let's see. Checking in with chat real quick. We got Andrew Dodge saying congrats on the 50th couch episode. What a great milestone to success. Thank you, Andrew.
Oh, man, Andrew.
You're part of it, man. And Stash, welcome. We got Cryptic T3 on Twitch saying happy 50th. I thought you were supposed to be hanging with us tonight.
I know. I just sent him another invite.
T3? What's up, man? JD Smith Didyarda says, you find any money today? Who? Somebody find money?
I found
I'm confused.
Like 52 cents in my pocket.
Baller status.
Yeah.
Maybe I should check my bank account. Couch cushions. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, looks like we got someone.
Oh,
hey.
Damn.
Hey.
What's up, man?
What is up?
Happy 50th episode, man. Couch.
Hey, thanks.
What happened to the hair?
Huh?
What happened to your hair?
Oh, man, I've been shaving my head for a long time. You never noticed?
Oh, man. No, I guess I didn't. It's hard to notice with how glorious your face is, though. To be clear.
It's the beard. That's it.
The stash.
There you go. Yeah, see? It's tonight. One night only. Here on the couch. It's the battle of the stashes. Tom versus Stash. Who will emerge victorious? Brother, let's go.
Let's party.
Let's roll. Let's party.
Well, everybody, be sure to chime in on your opinions today or on today's topics. We love getting down and dirty with you guys in the comment section. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, get those notifications, all that kind of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
let's get right into it.
Just as a quick warning, it might not be safe for work.
I mean, it might be.
We already did a shot, so
yeah.
I have a feeling it's going to get kind of crazy tonight.
I don't know. I'm just drinking soda.
Yeah.
I got some whiskey chilling in the freezer.
Man, I got some Patron XO over here. I got some vodka. I got some tequila.
Soda.
Like I plan on
clear soda.
Hurting tomorrow.
So you got a spaceman balloon.
I do. Yeah. Well, the other side.
That's awesome.
How long have you had Bob the Balloon waiting in the background?
Since Friday, actually, or Saturday.
Poor balloon.
We got balloons and confetti. This is definitely a party atmosphere. Alcohol, mustaches. Hey.
I got a confetti popper too.
Oh wow,
which would be pretty good.
Nice. Not 50. What can I say? You guys have come a long way. Glad to be here on your 50th.
We're pretty stoked. I'm not sure how Matt made it.
Luck.
Perseverance. Yeah.
There's only been about 5 or 6 times people wanted to cancel me, so I think I'm doing okay.
Or are we summarizing it by this month? All right, going to the blog post. Crypto Comics recognizing that not all heroes wear capes, with a blog post written by Matt's daughter.
Yeah.
Blog author? Guess blogger?
Yep. Let me
Blogest?
share that. There we go. So yeah, she wrote this article about just kind of faith in humanity being restored, and it's actually it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I gotta say this last video, I kind of teared up a little bit. Yep.
Allegedly.
Yep. No,
we don't have it on film.
It happened. I started. She looks over at me. She's like, "Are you crying?" Well, shut up. I'm not crying. My eyeballs were sweating. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Keep talking about me crying. You better call CPS right now, little girl.
Yeah, she also wrote another one that's coming out tomorrow. So, yeah.
Very nice. Let's see here. Checking in with chat. Crypto Comics Marketplace says, "Welcome, Stash and Tom."
What's up?
Gypsy Leaf says, "Welcome, Stash and Tom." What's up,
hello.
Oh, baby. We got Jason on Facebook saying, "Hey, what's up, Jason?" Jason's part of the TCT crowd. I'm rocking their gear tonight.
Ooh.
Go TCT. We got Gypsy Leaf saying, "Stash, will you be adding the new puppy into some flippy books?"
We've already been talking about that. In fact, that is probably the number one question that we have had people asking us. And since, everything that happens in the life of the Stash ends up in comic books, it's pretty certain that's going to happen. Yeah. Eventually.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. If there's enough interest, we can talk about the wiener dogs. We can, dedicate an entire discussion of the wiener. I'll bring them on, here's the thing. You start talking about the wiener dogs, the questions keep going. You bring the wiener dogs on. It's all about the wiener dogs right now. It's the 50th CouchCon, baby. We got 2 badass mustaches, confetti. We got balloons. We got alcohol. We got
people dancing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Yeah,
I might also be more interested in the Dotson. So, just throwing it out there.
We'll talk.
Yeah. I mean, it's you'd be hard pressed. Yeah. All right, adorable factor kicks in at that point. What do you do?
They take over. Let's just put it that way.
Oh, I gotta ask this. So, Tom, now that your Kickstarter has ended. When is shipping? I'm waiting for it.
Oh, it's coming actually. We're shipping the Tim Vigil covers out to Tim. He's going to sign them, and for those of the people that grab that tier, and everyone else that just got a book, it's going to be going out this week and next week.
Nice. Oh, can't wait.
Very cool. Let's see here. Okay, what's the next blog article to go over here, man?
Oh, proper flatting in comics. So this one, I kind of break down how to essentially just get the basic colors flatting the comic. So as you can see, I kind of talk about setting up the workspace in either Photoshop or in Procreate, getting your swatches, basically doing it as different layers and how to make sure that there's no white showing when you're doing it. And then essentially taking that ink layer and moving it to the very top when you get done. So that way, you end up with just the correct colors in the correct places. So this is, I had actually taken the pencils for this this particular comic and redid the inking on it. So it was a lot less ink, just kind of outlined everything. And then showing how I just took the blue layer and was able to add all the coloring directly to that. And this is the finished piece. This is strictly the blue layer. So, yeah.
Oh,
okay. Pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tom, you do a lot of coloring and stuff like that. How do you, do you do it differently? Do you worry about the flats?
I kind of do it as I'm going. Sometimes I'll even color as I'm inking. If I get tired of inking, I'll switch over to coloring. But yeah, I definitely have them on different layers, and it's real good to toggle on and off the inking and just look at the color and then put the inking back on as you're going to make sure that it's clean. But yeah, that's pretty much it's pretty much how I do it. So
Stash, what about you? How do you do it?
Yeah, I don't think there are any real rules to creating comic books. I think that basically everything is digital now, and a lot of people create incredible artwork with paints and watercolor and what pastel, whatever physical medium. Then they have to transfer it to digital. Well, a lot of people just go straight to digital now with colorization on comics. Everything's digital, and you even if you do printed comics, you need to take in consideration digital, because I have to, even though I pretty much am a black and white comic, old school black and white comic, underground comic creator. I mean, let's face it, that's basically the style where Stash comes from. I do have to do some colorization for my covers. Case in point, Giant Size Middle Cult Comics #1. Yeah. Yeah, and it's the same basic principle you're talking about, Matt. And Tom, it's basic. It's layers. If you have to do it yourself, which that's what the Stash had to do. He has to do it himself. Can't hire out another artist or something, somebody to do it for him in most cases. So I just learned how to work in layers, and I do very basic colorization. Just enough to get the job done, just enough to create the illusion of someone who knows what he's doing to create a cover that's gonna be an eye-popping kind of cover that's gonna grab you and make you want to put your money down or put the time into reading the book.
That's cool, man. Checking in with chat real quick. We got Leslie on Facebook saying, "Everyone, what's up, Leslie? What's going on?
Hey.
Thanks for joining us." Jetty Smith Didyartist says, "Question for Tom or anyone who knows, I guess. Does Vigil do full comics anymore, or is he primarily one-offs, covers, and commissions?"
Well, I know he does commissions. I don't know. Does he still do the Foss? Is it called Foss?
Yeah. Does he still do Faust, or has he finished that series off? That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I know he does commissions. He did our cover, so I'm guessing he does covers. So
it's a great cover too, by the way.
Thank you.
That's badass.
Yeah, tell him, man. He's awesome.
Big fan of Faust. He's Tim Vigil's a really good artist. He did Grips as well, right?
Honestly, I don't know that one.
Okay. He typically known for his gore and his horror work. A good choice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which I think all of us need a little more of.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Beatles made a song about that. No? Maybe not. Okay, well, let's jump over into the news.
I think Partner should come up with a song for you.
All right, so into the news. There is a website that was recently started called exploremandapore.com. Of course, it's from Marvel. So it's all about, kind of a fake tourist site for Mandapore. If you guys are watching the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you'd be pretty familiar with it. If you're reading the comics, there's a big tie-in with all of the mutants. So Wolverine actually worked at a club there, going by the name of Patch at one point in time. Well, if you scroll down on the website, let me see.
Patch. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Hey, Patches.
It was Marvel Comics Presents, correct? That was where the series. Yeah. Yes.
If you go down to book a charter and actually click on the link and requested an access code, of course, it doesn't work now, but for just a few hours, when you click that, it would take you to shipping manifest for these various shipping containers. Now, the shipping manifest, it's actually kind of weird. Looks like we got somebody else joining us.
Hey,
what's happening?
What's up, man?
Hey,
nothing much.
He's looking around. Where am I?
Wait a minute. This isn't the unrestricted.
Yeah, this is a
How you guys been?
Good.
Man.
Good. Long time no see. What's been up?
Oh, nothing. Just a lot of work. Setting up the rest of the pictures to do issue 1 DT series.
Ooh,
nice.
And working on some new ventures.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that seems oddly clouded. A little devious.
Well, it's TCT. We dabble in just about everything.
True.
That is true.
Very much. Yeah, we were just starting off the news, man. I'm glad you're here to join us.
Oh yeah.
Hit us with that live Dietrich's commentary. Dietrich's, in case you haven't met, we've also got Spectacular Stash over here on the right hand side, and Tom from T3, who I know you've met.
Oh, Tom, we know well. Greetings to you.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Oh my goodness.
So jumping back over to the news, let's see. The shipping manifest, there was 4 shipping containers from different ship names. There was Cromwell, Dragoness. Let's see. Krakoa and Mystique, actually. So
who's that tree?
Yeah. What was that?
Who's that tree guy at the bottom?
That is Krakoa. Okay, so Krakoa is a living island. He was also at one point in time became a safe haven for the mutants.
Giant size X-Men number 1.
Yeah. He's kind of a mixture of like Groot meets Ego. So yeah.
Okay.
Dragon S was, let me see, part of the Mutant Liberation Front. She was actually killed by Wolverine in Mandapore while she was on a mission from Strife. You have Cromwell. There's kind of two different Cromwells, and nobody's sure exactly who they're referring to. There was Cromwell, who was part of the Apocalypse Army and was attempting to kill Jean Grey and Scott Summers while they were displaced in time. And then there was also Baroness Blood, who is the daughter, who's the love interest of Dracula. So
I love Dracula. I'm not in any comic.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting story, but so that was only available for just like 4 hours total before Marvel took down that section. So now when you click on it, nothing happens.
You guys think it was on purpose? I mean, come on,
it's Marvel. Come on.
Oh, they totally know what they're doing. 100%.
Oh yeah. So a lot of X-Men teases in that. You know?
Yeah,
plus
that's pretty
it being
cool,
Mandapore, you know, there's a lot of I mean, that's kind of Wolverine's Gotham City for a long time.
Not everything has a damn Gotham City, you DC fanboy. Stop it. Well, that would be Wolverine's Gotham City. Get out of here. All right? Jeez. You got to take everything Marvel and just twist it to your dark persuasions. It's sick, Matt. It's sick.
Okay, I got to ask you a question.
Yeah.
What is your best interpretation that you've seen of Gotham City?
Oh.
Which director?
Why are you doing this to me, Dietrich?
Let's see. You know, I have to say the animated series. Best Gotham City.
Really? Interesting.
The correct answer was Tim Burton.
Yeah, I actually agree.
He did a good job. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with Fry.
Matt? What's up?
Yeah.
What's up?
Tim Burton's was crazy with them like on the floor or on the dirt bikes and stuff and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. That's what I thought of when I used to think of those guys.
Even in chat, Jason, but did yours says Tim Burton. Easy.
I love the timeless feel of the animated series.
Everybody say hello to Willow. She's in chat saying hello. Hello, Willow.
Hey.
Hello.
The animated is good. I just wouldn't agree that it's the best.
I mean, on that note, let's give away some swag.
All right.
What do you guys say?
Let's do it.
Okay, so we're just gonna do a swag
Anything to
giveaway.
get away from DC.
Yeah. So
well, our next article.
We're gonna give away all our DC books.
swag giveaways, so that you guys are aware, comes with just kind of a grab bag filled with magnets and stickers and all sorts of goodies from many creators, 3 of which are on your screen right now. We've got some stuff in those swag bags from. One of my favorites recently is actually the Spectacular Stash. I call it a whiskey ring protector, but most people refer to it as, you know, like cup saver or many different names. Oh, there you go. You got one right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got like all sorts of cool stuff in these pins, buttons, whatever. Let's do this.
Oh, a coaster?
You know you want one.
I mean, you could call it a coaster, but I feel like that really lowers the bar as to how epic these are. You know what I mean, Tom?
Coasters are badass.
Only a Crypto Comics
Green Keeper sticker.
Can be.
Yep, and the only way to get
That's
these
what you
these swag giveaways. So let's see here. We were talking about Gotham City. Let's think of a fun trivia for Gotham City. Something easy.
Okay, I got one.
Okay, wait. So everyone knows this answer. Everyone knows it. So this is going to be a super easy one. But name the worst Batman live action movie
Oh my
that
god!
has ever been made. Everyone agrees on this one.
Are we waiting for the people that are we saying it?
We can say it. I mean,
I mean,
but
obviously,
first person in chat is going to win
Clooney.
swag. What do you think, Tom?
fucking Clooney, dude, with the nipples.
Yeah.
Oh, man. He just said what everyone was thinking, so it's over.
Oh, and while we wait for that first person to chime in on chat for the swag rag, we got another guest coming in. Yeah.
What's up?
Hey, we're not allowed to wear the same shirt. Come on, man.
Oh. I'll go change if you want me to.
You got to do it on camera now. All right, we're gonna. Someone needs to cue the music. You don't have to do it on. You don't have to do it on. That was a joke. Put the Crypto Comics logo back on. That was totally a joke.
He took his headphones off. He can't hear you.
I can hear. You guys are pretty loud.
Oh, is that the dojo patch?
Ooh. All right. Well, J. Smith Did Your Artist came in saying Clooney's Batman was completely uninspired, but Val Kilmer's Batman had derp mouth the entire time. Do we take that as we take that as an answer? I say. All right, J. Smith Did Your Artist, you won the swag. And real quick, just because I have not seen it since the last broadcast, J.D. Smith, you actually won a shirt previously that we have been waiting for a response from you on. Or actually, I think you won a poster, if I remember right. You won one of the posters given to us by Vivid Publishing. So try to jump onto your dashboard and shoot us a message letting us know your shipping address so we can get that out to you, man. Now Black PCT says Michael Keaton is the best Batman.
100%.
Yeah.
We've got Willow coming in saying striptease.
Yeah.
Pretty sure Willow is.
I told you it was going to get crazy tonight.
Willow is referring to Matt on this one, I think. So once again, everybody with music. Boom.
Woo-hoo.
Jay Smith says, I don't even know how or what I won. Well, thanks for paying attention, homie.
Nice job.
You're here. You're already a winner. It's the 50th CouchCon, baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Before we get on to the next news article, let me do everybody on stream. Thank you guys for joining us. This is awesome.
Always an honor.
Let me make sure I throw some links inside a chat here.
Appreciate the invite, man.
Yeah.
Anytime.
And give you guys an opportunity. We've got metalcult.net where you can check out Spectacular Stash, find some of the books. Do your part in supporting the new Poppy Dotson, because everybody needs to support that puppy.
Yes, please. Please. Definitely. We've got a new addition to the family. Her name is Zoot, and more than likely, she's going to be a comic book superstar just like her sisters. Bring on the wiener dogs. Forget the horror and the mayhem and the reality of this world. Bring on the effing wieners. That's what I got to say, baby.
Everyone support the wieners.
Matt has been saying this about 4 years before we ever even met the Stash.
Support the wieners?
Support for everyone to support.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Look at that. Support those wieners.
And now
support the wiener dogs. CryptoComics.com. Now 1, 2, 3 wieners in one issue. Coming soon, eventually.
Holy mackerel, that's a lot of wieners.
It's only half of what Matt can do on a Sunday.
Wow.
Once again,
Love you, Matt.
not safe for work, guys.
Love you, Matt.
I didn't
doing
even-
another shot. Okay.
Oh man, I didn't even pour myself a glass. I literally just walked in the door. I got an invitation. I was like, well, I better get the studio done and ready. So
Oh, there'll be plenty of time, homie. Let's see. Tom with T3 Comics, of course. Death Dwells, which you've heard me talk about many a time. But where can everybody find your books right now? You just closed your Kickstarter.
Well,
You got
for right now, you can hit us up at facebook.com/T3 Comics. We're working on getting a website at the moment. So we're just kind of taking over from the Facebook page.
nice, very cool, very cool. And then, of course, the wonderful world of TCT Comics. Everyone knows. Everyone
oh
knows.
yeah, thank you, Matt. Thank you, Fry. I appreciate you guys for the love, support, and literally we got a lot on our plate. It's been madness for these past 25 freaking years of kicking ass and chewing bubble gum, and we're all out of gum. But anyway, but you guys can check out our awesome comic books at tctcomics.com. Get yours today. We got tons of different comic books. We also have a whole bunch of novels out there, so you guys can check that out along with the amazing Baz's Twist and Mine as well. So Bundle Tales, pick those up. Got tons of books, and don't forget
Proud merch.
with Proud merch freak, and of course Vanguard and the Terran as well.
Nice.
DT series, yeah.
That book is thick.
Yeah.
I know that's what she said. But also you guys can follow us at TCT Comics YouTube channel and check out TCT Comics Core Pod Chat Unrestricted. Yes, we get a little wild on there. Also check out Classic Game with Z-Hill as well, where we got tons of crazy cool games where we're playing some old school classic retro stuff, even like games like these, like Deadpool on NES, tons of different stuff, I go nuts, I go wild, and we just have the time of our lives with our core fans, and we invite everybody out there to join us on the fun. That's what we're all there for.
Don't
Have
forget
you played
to
any games with a Datsun? Datsun. I don't
No,
know how to pronounce that. With a wiener dog.
Weirdo.
but no, I have not. I have not.
How about just a wiener?
I try not to in public.
Good plan.
I might get shut down at that point. Finally, after all the crap we've gotten away with.
I don't know, man. There's something about
was
a
our
real
50th
man takes his
episode.
wiener out to the dog park.
Well, I'll do you guys one big thing. Is we definitely have a big thing, hot dog in space. So that's a huge thing, right? It's the closest thing we got to a wiener out there in space. Besides, I don't know if I can say certain words on here. Can I? Thundercock the Magnificent, and Turkey Tits. Those are two magnificent characters that we have. Which is based off those two guys right up above us. Oh yeah.
You doing okay, Stash?
Turkey.
Oh
tits
yeah,
preserved
man, I'm
for-
right at home. I feel like I'm in the company of people who are of my ilk. A guy who does
Distinguished
heavy
gentleman.
metal comic
Yes.
books and wiener dog extravaganzas on sequential art paper books, as well as you can find them on cryptocomics.com and metalcult.net. Yeah, I'm in the right place, right here in the top square with the wiener dogs and the mustaches, baby.
I like this guy.
We are all
Pretty
family
cool.
here.
Yeah.
That's how we roll, man. Support, love it. Perhaps I will pick.
All right, let's see here. JD Smith Didyard says, perhaps I'll pick up some TCT comics since I can I can still read, even though I can't listen to music. Now that Zool's mic blew out my eardrums. JD Smith Didyard also says TCT3 comics on the couch.
Oh.
TCU,
Hey.
yeah.
Will they
Hashtag
combine?
with the stash.
We don't know.
We were thinking. Oh, this. He disappeared. Hey,
Looks like we might have lost Stash for just a second there.
well, hopefully he comes back.
Come back, Stash.
Come back, Stash.
Come back. We got Andrew Dodge coming in with the hype emojis and a bunch of hearts and a bunch more hype emojis and a bunch more hearts.
Yeah.
Well, we did do a crossover of TCT Comics and T3 Comics on a Classic Game with Zeal episode, so that was pretty fun.
We did.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was a good episode. A lot of people loved it. So,
Well, this is wonderful.
I believe.
yeah, it was a blast.
Smith Digiartis says Morbid Angel. Nope. Cannibal Corpse. Nope. TCT Comics. Yep. That finally destroyed my hearing.
I guess I'm not living that one.
Superpowers.
Dude, that's a win if I've ever heard one. You know what I mean?
Speaking of win,
You outdid some very loud fans.
I'm sorry about that.
Morbid Angel.
Matt,
Yeah.
you guys need to be on our 100th episode,
When is it?
Okay.
April 30th, if I'm not mistaken.
That's 2 days after my birthday.
Oh, we
nice.
got
We're in.
hell yeah!
Sounds good.
Sending invites all around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, we're in.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's check out what's up next in the news. Oh, this
Okay,
one's
this one-
sad.
This one is kind of a sad story.
Oh.
Joyce Hummel Murchison Kelly
Oh, man.
died at 97 years old.
Wow.
First
Ooh.
off, whew, she got up there in years. That's awesome. But yeah, she actually was a ghostwriter for
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman for 20
Long
years, I
One of the
believe.
greatest characters of all time.
I respect. I think I should go pour myself a glass of rum and have a drink for that.
Yeah,
I'll be
I'm gonna
back. I'm definitely gonna do that just for respect.
Another cool thing that everybody's got to respect about this woman is that she only missed 2 San Diego Comic Cons.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty
That is badass.
flipping nuts.
So she was actually responsible for kind of taking Wonder Woman away from that S&M feel and actually incorporating more of the women's liberation into it and women's empowerment. But 20 years unrecognized in the industry, and that's a shame. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
I just heard the banging. I'm wondering if he's gonna make it. Like,
I mean, guys, just pouring a drink.
Well, look,
let's check
guys.
in with chat real quick. Oh, go ahead, Sash. Don't let me cut you off.
No, it's good. I was just going to say it should come as no surprise that some of these heroes that you come to know and love should have some people behind them that you've never heard of before that deserve some credit, especially if they work for guys like Marvel or DC or some of the other larger companies, even some of the smaller ones. A lot of times they can go back and look at records of some of these golden age comic books and they don't even know who did the covers or the interior artwork. They didn't get records of them. They paid them a fee and sent them on their way. Okay, they don't get a lot of credit. So it should come as no surprise that there was a woman ghostwriting Wonder Woman or some of the other DC titles or other comic books. Bob Kane and a lot of the other guys put their signature on it, and they didn't have a lot to do with those stories. They had ghostwriters. They didn't have time. That's the way they did things back in the day. So I applaud CryptoComics.com for bringing this into the news and giving some credit to a golden age superstar that deserves the limelight, baby. Let's hear it for her.
Absolutely, absolutely, and nothing but pure respect for her and all the hard work she's done and put into this industry, especially with all the great stories that was output and throughout all these years. Nothing but pure respect, and that really, here's to you.
Well, and if you go back to it, honestly, she is the hero of the Snyderverse.
Indeed.
Yeah.
When you look back through that catalog of where the writing all came from and where it originated and how it started, everything that you see getting celebrated right now came from that woman.
Absolutely.
Pretty rad.
Interesting.
Pretty rad. We got a little known name coming in on chat on YouTube. Doesn't even have a profile picture because I have tried so many times to work with marketing.
Who that guy?
The guy that everyone knows.
Yeah.
Mr. Jared.
Straight my hat to my man,
this
Jared.
looks like fun.
Got us involved and stuff like that, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And Jared says, wish I could hang, but I'll catch you all later. Yes, of course, I shared this. Thank you, Jared. And hopefully you also remember to hit the little bell notification to know when we go live and subscribe for content.
Please do.
Yeah.
We got the one, the only, the Rose. You know,
what's up, Rose?
I'm just saying, if Crypto Comics was a boat, we would have our Titanic Rose right here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Are you
There you go.
should let you die?
Not that we're sinking. Not that we're sinking. I'm not saying that.
Yeah,
But Rose could legit sit and be like, you know, somebody be like, "Oh, how long have you been around the Crypto Comic streams?" And she'd be like, "It's been 84 years." You know what I mean? And Rose is on every one of our streams almost. Thank you so much, Rose. You are a badass. She says, "Having a party, dance time, hip hip hooray!" Yeah, we're having some fun. And then Willow saying, "LOL." That was super loud. I think talking about Zool jumping off camera there and doing everybody the favor of not muting his microphone when he's doing his tap dancing lessons.
It sounded like you broke your neck for a minute.
I know. It's like, hold on, guys. I got to go pour myself a drink.
Man, I've been having one hell of a freaking day today. so sorry.
Yeah.
Blowing out people's eardrums. I apologize.
Rose comes back in to say, "So what have I missed? Are you having a party?" Yeah, we're doing kind of celebrating a little bit. This is the episode of Couch, so
I vote
with that. Basically, somebody gave us an excuse to drink in front of a camera, so we're the idiots that take it.
and make a fool.
Yep.
Wait, how come I wasn't informed with this? I should have picked up a bottle on the way out.
You drinking moonshine?
It looks like he's drinking some. What type of moonshine you got there, buddy?
I'm jealous.
The only thing that's out this way is corn cob, and that will make you blind.
I was. You know,
I'd rather be able to see.
JD Smith Didjarda says, apparently Zool is getting his booze out of a Heinz 57 bottle.
no, it's just I should have muted my shit.
Miles says, LOL. No worries, man. We're having some fun here.
Yeah.
Rose says, thank you for that. Hope everybody is okay. Look on Instagram at my post. Hope you like it. I'll check it out after the stream.
Yeah.
For sure. Or I'll try to. I don't know. I'm so bad about going on to Instagram. I get in so much trouble. We'll get a message on Instagram and I get yelled at like 3 days later.
I get this guy running on Instagram.
We don't have that much traffic on our Instagram.
You guys never make apple pie? And I don't mean the pie, I mean the drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That is so good.
Dude,
Yeah,
I love it. I need to make some.
So good.
Oh.
First time I ever had that, I was at a Renaissance fair.
I believe it.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I believe it, he says. He didn't even wince at that. I
Dude,
believe
that
it.
shit will sneak up on you. You'll drink like a whole glass and you'll be good for like an hour. And then all of a sudden it's like, bam! And you're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was walking around that camp and about 7 different people were making it. And everybody was like, where's your cup? I'm like, it's right here. So they would fill it up and yeah, I would just slam it by the time I get to the next camp, and everybody's like, well, I have homemade mead. Try this. And by the time I finally got back to mine, I was like, I can't feel my face.
Oh, my God.
You're getting toasty, man. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
I ended up getting so drunk that I was trying to warm my feet by the fire. I didn't realize I had them in the fire. And yeah, shoes caught on fire, and I'm just sitting there like, wow.
Oh.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
We
in no way condone these type of actions.
It don't feel bad. I've had that happen to me more times than I can count.
Dietrich, you've been on fire so many times I lost count. So, yeah.
It sounds like there's a story there. I gotta hear it.
It sounds like
Okay.
it might be some type of long-running issue, not just a single story.
Things blew up, okay? It's not always my fault.
Is it because of the Aquanet, Dietrich?
Actually, no. It's because I have bacon on my left leg, and that's the only way I know I'm cooking.
Yes. To be honest with you.
What?
Yep. He does.
You know what? That makes sense to me.
Yeah, that just happened. All right.
I have skin grafts on my legs from burns, so I can't feel my legs really.
So you just continue to burn them worse. That sounds like a healthy idea. Yeah, why not?
Well, one night I got
can't
pissed
feel it.
drunk on a bottle of whiskey, and then rum, and then tequila.
Oh,
I had to pull the tree out of the woods and put it on the fire and proceeded to stomp on the tree inside the fire.
I mean, well, everybody knows that'll get it to burn faster.
We poured gasoline on it.
Keep sliding it more in as it burns.
We are not going to make it to 51 episodes.
No.
Remember that big canister? Remember that big canister of gasoline we had? I said, I got a way to get this thing going. Let's just throw gasoline on it. Here, chuck the whole thing in there.
The last words of many people.
It was a mushroom cloud.
I got an idea. Let's throw some gasoline on it.
Let's pull out the marshmallows.
Last words.
Yeah, nothing says circle of friends quite like sharing shrapnel.
Yeah. It feels good.
Napalm.
It wouldn't be the first time.
The Jester's coming in from TCT Comics over on YouTube saying, TCT, it's 100 episodes at the end of the month. We are all looking forward to that, man. That's going to be rad.
Yeah.
Willow comes in on Facebook saying, I'm having sex on the beach. It's my last night in Florida. You should try the drink as well when you're done.
Shouldn't say that. Personal information.
I'll join you.
Gypsy Leap comes in on Twitch and says, do we have a badge for tonight?
Thank you for getting us back on track. Yes, we do.
Should have like a 50,
Oh my
badge.
god.
Something
I've
special.
missed out on so many badges.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have been busy myself too. Just running the company like crazy. I want to get on here as much as possible. And once I saw the invite, I'm like, well, I'm a little bit free tonight. So what the hell? I just got home and I'm jumping right here.
You're
So
always welcome to join on. You guys, everybody that's on here, you guys are always welcome.
thank you.
Always.
Thank you, sir.
100%, man. That's what the show's all about. Is everybody having fun with friends and hanging out, talking comics and talking news and
Oh, always great. Always great.
giving us an opportunity to talk about how much we love your guys' stuff.
And how much
Let's
we
do
love
this
you guys too.
giveaway real quick.
Oh, dude, I got that new game. It's fucking amazing.
What game?
Wait a
Forgot the
second.
name.
Okay,
Wait
so
a second.
everybody, come
Give it
on
away.
to
A
your
little bit.
dashboard. Scroll
Damn
down until you get to the badges.
Scroll
Oh,
it.
I remember. Outlanders.
Oh, Outlanders, you got it. Nice.
Put in the.
Yo,
the
I'm
code
gonna mute
50.
you.
Oh, sorry.
All right, tonight's secret badge code is 50.
50.
FIFTY. Yay! Thank you, everybody.
I need to
Well,
add that. I need to add that to my badges too.
Jeff Leaf comes in on Twitch chat saying it's a special show.
We're all special here.
Aren't we all special?
A little bit,
Yes.
yeah.
My helmet's got reflective crypto comic stickers.
I want to hear about some of these books behind the stash over there because looks like I see some cool horror stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
he's got a collection.
Oh yeah. I kind of figured. Yeah,
Got a
I
question.
figured that you might be interested in seeing some of this stuff. Tom, I'll just flash a good one.
What I
That's a really nice one.
Ooh,
Yeah, there you go. These
nice.
Dude, I
fast
love the
comics are
old school
really
covers.
interesting. Yeah, the covers of these books are really
Badass.
the greatest thing about them. They do have quite a few 1950s and 40s reprints, but these covers are just gruesome and ridiculous, and they're painted covers.
That's amazing. I like
They're quite rare.
I like the art. It's really cool.
It's good artwork. Yeah,
absolutely.
Glad you can appreciate it. But Tom, what really everybody wants to know, and all the people on the interwebs are buzzing about, is mustache wax. Is it wax or is it natural? Does that hair twist up just like that? All you got to do is go, and it just it goes into the. Is that natural, or do you use the wax, baby?
No, this is clean, shampooed, beautiful.
Me and Z
It's just
knew
natural.
a man that used
training.
beeswax.
It's training. I use it to mess around all the time. And it's
Beeswax.
Yeah.
What about
You've
you?
trained your mustache well, my friend.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing,
good.
but for webcasts and photo ops and opportunities to get in the ring and on stage, yeah, I have to use a grade of mustache wax known as tacky. It is really tight and twist it up, and if I sweat a lot and if I breathe a lot and I spit a lot on it, which I do a lot, it kind of holds its natural erect function. You know what I'm saying,
use
baby?
the same stuff with like an orbital sander pad, and that's what I use to gloss Matt's head.
I know. That's why it's got that beautiful shine to it. That's why I always thought about that.
We got
Look at it.
The trick is multiple coats.
I am impressed. Do you at least use the machine, the waxer, the
Buffer.
the buffer?
You guys
Yeah.
think
He's
of
come at me
thing.
with one. It was a floor buffer, and I was like, dude, no.
I'm just saying, when conventions open back up, I am going to have the most aerodynamic partner on the face of the planet.
Oh, I believe it. And man, I think you could take that buffer like a champ.
You should see him go through water. It's like a cruise missile.
Wow.
Insane.
Just impress.
It's
What a
thing of
guy.
beauty.
It is. What a beautiful creature.
All
Brings
right,
new
Willow
definition
says-
to waxing the torpedo.
Okay.
slippery nipple.
Got me,
You
got
did
me,
say
dude.
not safe for work. You warned everybody at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, and we invited TCT on. We walked into this. You know what I mean?
Our unrestricted
They go
is
hard.
unrestricted.
Unrestricted somehow finds its way out here. It's like I was trying to be a good boy today, but okay, you guys call for it.
I'm a real
like
boy.
a zombie plague in a T3 book.
Oh boy,
Let's see. Willow comes in on Facebook and say, "Yep, I did sex on the beach. Next, I'm having a slippery nipple."
My nipples are always slippery.
You found a jellyfish?
Lord.
Niles Black of TCT Comics comes in on YouTube to say, "I'll have it soon." And Andrew Dodge says, "Beard balm."
boom! The power of the mustache and the beard.
Willow
Abridged.
Ah,
Willow says, "Their handlebars above your mouth, Tom." LOL.
Wow.
We are
What are you trying to say?
51.
Now we have a
I swear.
legit question, so everybody get your game faces on.
Okay.
Jason Jardo says, "Speaking of comic conventions, do any of you do the ones in Southern California?"
Unfortunately,
Comics
no.
goes,
Someone
we
invited
planned on
me.
it, and then COVID hit.
yeah, we were gonna go out that way, but unfortunately, things happened. We were supposed to be out in what was it, NiagaraCon out that way, OhioCon, and then we're gonna make our way out to
We had Pittsburgh. We had Philadelphia. Not Philadelphia.
no,
What's the other one? We had Pittsburgh. We had Ontario. We had Ohio. We had. Yeah, these are all ones that we got invited to.
yeah,
Like, got the
we're
email for.
but unfortunately, last year was pretty brutal, and that's the reason why we started TT Comics Core Pod Chat. Dietrich, it's not good for you to eat that, but nonetheless, that's why we had to start that, and that's why we did it for the fans. And things happened, and what do you know? Here we are now.
I think the closest to the SoCal events that we really were making it to normally was just the events that are in Vegas, but that's because I mean, Vegas, man. Like, those were the best. I think Amazing Con in Vegas, huge shout out to them and their staff. That's one of the best conventions I think I've ever been to in my life.
It's awesome.
Plus, like, Level Up Con was really awesome. I mean, they mix gaming and
Gaming,
comics
yep.
Oh,
and
nice.
everything together. We had a hell of a lot of fun going to those events. Stash, though, you've made the rounds kind of everywhere, haven't you?
Yeah, I've been
like,
around, seen some things, been a place or two. Yeah, for the last 25 years, 30 years. Went around up and down the East Coast, all the way over to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, up to New Jersey. Did shows in Washington D.C., Kentucky, Virginia, West Virginia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee. Pretty much East Coast. When the Stash was able to travel with his 2 wiener dogs and wonderful wife, I mean, this is pretty much a do-it-yourself, homegrown operation. We traveled all over the place and set up booths and pretty much stood there hawking our comic books and wares all day long, trying to get people interested in what we're trying to say with the wiener dogs and the heavy metal comic books. So no trips to California, but thanks to CryptoComics.com, there was CouchCon, and that enabled the Spectacular Stash to reach a global audience. So the great thing about it is, although times have changed here on planet Earth and we haven't been able to do as many live shows, there's more opportunities to do things like this with innovative people who are kind of breaking ground in technology and bringing sequential art and artists and creators and techs together, like CryptoComics.com. And together, we shall take over the world.
Is this a bad time to point out that Spectacular
What, crickets?
Stash is also very
Echo?
heavily in the
I love
wrestling
it.
world?
Echo off.
Should also point that out as well.
Yeah.
Bring up that travel schedule. Yeah, the TCT guys here, these guys were big into wrestling as well. So
Yeah.
Yeah, most people have told me not to go megalomaniac and try to take over the world.
Yeah, well, we try not to do too many things. It's just don't want to tick off too many people out there. But yeah, we've been there. We've done it. Worldwide phenomenon, baby.
We do every night. Pinky.
Tried to take over the world.
Speaking of our new venture,
at the end of June, we will also be doing CouchCon again. So
cool.
Looking forward
Yes.
to that one.
In June, yes. What's the date? Do you have a date set yet?
I believe that the date we can announce is the weekend of the 25th. I believe that's how I'm supposed to verbalize it.
What month?
June.
Of June.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Mark your calendars,
Dietrich, I feel like I
people.
might have cut you off.
Hmm?
You were gonna
The
you were gonna
weekend of
mention
the
something
25th of June.
I'm a patient man.
Well, it's here. You said you guys got something new coming out?
Yes, we do. We've
We got a
got
lot of news things coming.
listen, we got 7 novels coming out, and we're doing comics throughout the whole year. But we're taking a new venture into folk western songs.
Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, I wrote this novel called Flawless, and this guy over here is like, man, this sounds like a perfect folklore song. I was like, huh, I guess it does. I didn't really even think about it the way I wrote it, but and then next thing you know, it's just he's like, let's do this. I'm like, all right. So we decided, what do you guys think about it? And the chat blew up and said, please make it happen. Folklore's dead. I was like, well, I don't think it is, but all right. So sure.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
Like,
You got
it's
the
fun.
jester in chat also saying that with some luck, TCT is going to make it all the way to Tokyo Con.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What if our big time goals?
Wow. That'd be so cool to go to.
Way rad.
Yes, Tokyo Con is one of our goals that we set in the beginning of this, when me and Z Hill first started working together. That was our goal. We told each other, if we make it to Tokyo Con, nothing can stop us.
Absolutely. All fired up.
Beautiful.
Pretty sure that's a rap song.
Dreams, man.
Is it? Huh? I have no
People
idea.
working on their dreams is beautiful.
Well, JD Smith Digiartist comes out on Twitch chat saying WrestleMania 37, thumbs up or down?
Didn't watch it.
Didn't watch it, sorry.
I didn't watch it.
Oh, thumbs down. Okay.
I didn't watch it. I'm not a wrestling fan.
I just get done talking about how
I
all
can't
you guys are
comment on it.
wrestling fans.
I don't know. I stopped watching WWE
Look.
for a really long time, so it's been a couple years.
AEW now.
Yeah, I've just been watching AEW now. It's like the only one that kind of picked me back up.
Not only that, but one of our hardcore core fans, which happens to be one of our characters,
I'm sorry, man. True, absolutely.
Cool.
Masha did have a really cool match against legit Layla Hirsch, who's also part of AEW, and it was actually a phenomenal match.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry that WrestleMania was a little bit disappointing here and there. But I'm pretty sure that everybody who performed on that show actually, put their heart and souls into it, like they do. So I believe in them.
Thank you, Dan. On YouTube saying TC
Thank you.
for life. Yes, best ever.
Appreciate it.
And
Thank
Rose
you.
Kirby coming in saying, me wishing to go to conventions again. Best wishes. Y'all next time. Won't be saying good morning from the Great Britain. And good night to y'all and happy 50th. Thanks, Rose. Really appreciate it.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night.
Thank you so much.
Let's
See ya.
see. What do we have up next on the news? Falcon and Winter Soldier merch. Bum, bum, bum. Because that's how Disney leaks everything. Is
Well,
their merchandise.
Yeah, this one, okay. So I have honestly never seen such a comic book accurate costume for the MCU or, anything like that. This one's so awesome. So as you can see here.
What about Mark 1 Iron Man? Mark 1 Iron Man beats this. I'm arguing.
Very, very
Right.
close to comic accurate.
I agree.
Yeah. So here is the costume for Falcon as Captain America from the
That's
It's
comics.
really cool looking.
I actually like it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, he keeps his wings?
Yeah, he's keeping the wings and everything.
Holy
But,
shit.
just look at the detail on that. That is very comic book accurate.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Okay,
even more excited now.
Wait, isn't that an image from the comic book? That's not a real picture, is it?
This
That
is
looks-
an image right here from the toy line.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a toy, huh?
That's the toy.
So, yeah, they're
Wow.
leaking.
So there's
Yeah, I think it's iconic. I think it's a good design. It's definitely. I mean, the flag. It's very symbolic. It's America, baby. I like it.
Agree.
And America just have the bald eagle, so the wings make sense.
Yeah, man. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying. It fits.
I know he's a falcon, but still.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
There's so much of this stuff that is interpretive, and everybody has to give their own spin. And these costumes have been done a million different ways, and everybody's got. I'm old school. I like the old gold and red outfit that Steve Ditko designed for Iron Man. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, but I think they got it right this time. I dig it.
Yeah, even with a lot of simplicity when it comes to costume designs and characteristic designs, sometimes that just is just enough just to make you go, "Wow, that's amazing! I like it. It's awesome. It's beautiful."
I was glad in Infinity or Endgame, I can't remember which one, but they finally did Captain America with like those whatever they're called, like feathers or like scales or whatever.
Oh, the scales. Yeah, the retro scales that old Cap used to wear back in the day.
Oh my god! And then Spider-Man, he had the webbing between his arm and his thing. I was like, oh fuck yeah!
Help that little gliding style.
I was so happy when I saw both those.
Oh yeah.
What's it? We got Dan in chat saying, Zool, thank you for your new episodes of Classic Gaming. Keep them coming. I love Contra. Contra is the most rage-inducing video game that has ever been made.
Contra and Super Nintendo.
Rage. I enjoy it. I've been.
Try Shadow of the Ninja.
I love it. Yeah, Shadow of the Ninja is much harder. I love Contra. I love Contra. Contra is my favorite NES game of all time. I love it, and I'm glad I have that going on live tomorrow night at 10 o'clock in the Classic Game Awards Hill. So I hope you enjoy that, man. Also, next week we're doing Mortal Kombat week for the movie. So it's going to be all week long, Mortal Kombat. So I'm hitting up every Mortal Kombat 1 game that's out there. And
get over here.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of me playing a Scorpion.
Speaking of Mortal Kombat,
big on.
Fry, didn't you just recently share on Facebook a Mortal Kombat song?
Yeah, I put it on.
Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you. That gave me that literally. I perked up my day. I've been having a rough day at work, and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I needed this. Listen,
cake.
Hey, Matt brought us cake.
Yeah,
hey,
you can have some.
What's in it? Like, what type of cake is that? Is that chocolate? What?
Cheesecake.
Oh, cheesecake. Wow.
Cheesecake is the best.
Let me taste.
Yep. There you go. Go ahead. Get a little bit of that. Yep.
Oh, that looks good.
No, I'm not coming out to the city just to make you a freaking Boston cheesecake.
Come on, Dietrich. Just do it. You know I can't make cake.
You know, my wife makes the best. It's a
good looking cake.
Pie cheesecake that is so good.
My HR agent makes really good food.
Wait,
I really like it.
HR?
What?
Yeah, this guy over here, my HR. Yeah, he's awesome at making food. So,
I was thinking H&R Block for some reason.
Oh.
Probably because of this.
No, I'm part of human resources. They have to get through me to understand that there's a job here.
Half the time, they don't even know what the hell's going on.
Next up in the news here, guys, we've got a DC story. Matt, how did you ever find a DC
Oh, yeah, man. I'm not surprised with you.
Yeah. Okay.
His pants just got a little wet.
Oh, geez. Yeah, a little bit.
Darren Davis was going to be on tonight, but he's a little under the weather right now.
Oh.
And
I'm sorry.
So I scoured the internet to find a Batgirl news article, and because he loves Batgirl so much, and this is the closest thing I could find to a Batgirl story. So basically here she is kind of reinventing one of Batman's kind of iconic tools, which happens to be the bat signal that's on top of the GCPD.
Really?
So it gets shut down in the story. The new mayor is totally against Batman. So basically what she does is she gives 13 bat signals to various people around the city that can actually shine it up in the sky, and depending on where the problem is in Gotham. So it's kind of retooling the bat signal there.
I gotta say, Oracle's doing a good job there.
Masonic.
So what happens if two bat signals go up at the same time?
I guess Batman has to choose. And that would be an interesting story. I think.
Sends in Robin.
Can't send out Robin to one of them or something?
We're just gonna send Dick.
Ah, darn it!
Is that legitimately where DC Comics is at? To where the core of their storylines is going to pivot off of Batman's capabilities of delegation?
I'm not surprised. Oh, what? Oh. Sorry, man.
You know what I mean? It's not looking good,
He's
DC
like, this
fans.
one's closer.
Come on, Matt. You got something.
Didn't we just discuss this like a couple of days ago?
It's all about the multiverse. We're gonna make a new story. It's a multiverse. It's okay. It's over. All right. On to the next one.
It's a DC one.
This time we got bad signals.
Yeah, goofy.
So Connor Hawk is actually returning to comics.
Really?
So, yeah, this is a fighter that even Batman said was the greatest fighter in the DC universe.
Huh.
So I was actually kind of surprised that he left to begin with. He is the son of Green Arrow.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Did they bring Robin back?
Robin is back. Well, Robin's never really left. This is Damien Wayne.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's been Bruce's son. So
yeah,
lately.
He's fighting with the Court of
That's
Owls.
not confusing.
right?
So right.
I'm just.
Well,
I don't know, man. It's just
well,
DC.
well,
The
when
sexual thing goes out the window.
yeah, it's when a Batman gets with a woman, you never know. Yeah,
Things can happen.
indeed.
I mean,
A new dick is born.
Is that him and
Frosted
Catwoman's
back nipple.
child?
What was that, Tom?
Is that him and Catwoman's child?
No, Talia
No.
Ghul.
Talia al Ghul. Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting.
Indeed. He was a
Conceived in the Batman Son of the Demon graphic novel, I do believe.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you. I'm gonna look that up.
Grant Morrison, I believe, was the one that was writing the series when he reintroduced the character. I guess, about 10 years ago? Is that about right? Am I wrong? Correct me. I don't
I think
know, man.
I didn't
I'm
know
not
he
really
went back to that
exactly
one.
sure.
Maybe 11 by now, I think. But yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but I just gotta say, I love Batman. But this goes back to like the other story about the Oracle, Barbara Gordon, right?
Yeah. Yep.
mhm.
Yeah. Okay. Man, they keep trying to reinvent these stories. It's not that tough if you go to all the trouble that they're going right now. I mean, what you're trying to do is create an illusion. And you're breaking people out of the illusion by doing stuff like this. I mean, honestly, if you want to get Batman's attention in the 21st century, send him an effing text. Hit him up on Facebook. What does he need a bat signal for anyway?
Like
I mean, come
Kick-Ass.
on. Let's be serious.
Even
You need to
Kick-Ass
write
had
good
an email.
stories. I understand the whole bat signal thing, but look, write good stories. You guys, I'm sure you've read The Killing Joke.
Oh, yeah.
The Killing Joke, Alan Moore, Brian Bolland, right? That's
Absolutely.
how
Yep.
Barbara Gordon gets turned into Oracle. That's a great story, and that's a great story. And I like how they took the character. I thought, what are they going to do with Barbara Gordon now? Okay, she became Oracle.
Oracle.
That is a great concept, and it's a good example, right?
Batman's like, hit me up with Morse code. I'll be there.
The thing is, okay, if you want to get a hold of Batman, his mentality is like, I gotta look up in the sky at nighttime, and there should be a signal. I know where to go.
Dude, we live in a society,
Silly.
right?
Facts.
Where every hipster inside of Starbucks has smart glasses. But Bruce Wayne's cowl doesn't have any type of capability of direct communication.
Wait,
You feel me? Not? I
Boom.
mean,
Yeah.
you could go on Amazon and for
Write good
$100
stories, DC,
get
come
a
on.
pair of glasses frames that will read you your damn text messages.
really?
But
Yeah.
yeah, why would
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne not have that technology?
Because he's got a light bulb to look at, like a moth.
I don't get it. I give up.
Yeah.
It's plain and simple. It's DC Comics. That's how it is. That's how it will be.
I know, but it doesn't have to be
That's what I'm
accepted.
saying. Tell good stories.
Hey, if one didn't work, multiverse it, well, it's a different Batman. Different timeline. It's okay. We got a whole different story.
Oh no, that's coming up in the news. Actually, let's just do that one right now, Matt.
I knew it.
Yo,
Damn
what
it.
DC stuff?
Let's go right to the Omniverse story that you have slotted for tonight.
All right, sorry.
I was thinking
Yeah.
of dumping that.
Oh, really?
Oh, not no more. Let's see.
Speaking of Batman, what are the
Well,
odds
we
that the
brought
guy
it up.
that got famous for being a vampire now plays the Batman?
Robert Pattinson.
Bro, yeah.
Okay, here's the
Sorry,
What are the
yeah.
odds of that shit?
ever since he has tried to separate himself from the Twilight series, and
I
I
would
think
too.
he's actually proven himself to be a relatively good actor.
Yeah,
I'd
but
agree
to
with
get
that.
away from the vampire, he morphed himself into a bat. Which vampires morph into bats? So it's like, what? I thought that was funny. I don't know.
I never
Maybe
thought
it's
of
a
it that way, but
crossover event, and they just haven't let us know.
If Batman sparkles, I'm walking out of the theater. That's
I'm-
all.
It's when he hits a certain vampire,
You know
he
what?
hits level 100 and he's Batman.
I'll put $20 down if he starts sparkling. Matt will cheer in the theater. He will 100% fangirl. He'll be like, "Finally, my time has arrived."
The Riddler is
I've
going to be the
waited for
girl.
this. And he acts hard, but he waited in line for book 2 of Twilight.
It's definitely
I'll watch
hard over DC, but that's for darn sure. Man, I believe in you. It's
I'm
okay
sure
to be
he'll
a
do a good
fan.
job.
You're okay to be a fan of what you want to be. You know?
I've watched Twilight. I liked it.
See, okay, because I'm married, I have actually.
Not gonna lie.
Oh,
every
don't
single
blame your
Twilight.
wife on you liking DC.
No, I've seen every Twilight in theater.
I
And
know
Because
you
she was
have.
you've drugged me to all these, to the Dark Knight, to Superman Returns, all the way. It's my turn, and I'm like, no, it's not. Damn it!
Okay, I haven't seen all of them, but
I've never even seen one. I just
I've seen
seen
the first
people
one.
talk about them. So,
The first
Dude,
yeah.
one wasn't that bad. It seemed like a WB TV show, though, that was turned
Yeah.
into a movie.
See, now the third one, I remember when that
Before
was
the
coming
last
out.
movie came out, he had a live countdown on his Facebook.
You
So
shut
him
your
telling
mouth.
you that it's because of his wife is just shit. That ain't true at all.
shots were fired.
I've met his
We don't
wife.
even
She
have
goes
it.
hard.
I know I can't do it.
The
Damn
third
it.
one, I remember I was looking it up because I was like, okay, I got to see it. So I was like, all right, what am I in for? And I watched the trailer for it, and it was by the same director that did 30 Days of Dark or 30 Days of Night. So I was like, well, maybe
What?
this one actually could be cool because 30 Days of
Didn't
Night
know
was badass.
Yeah, it was.
So, yeah, I took my daughter and my wife, and okay, we go see it. And as we're walking out, my daughter, she looks up at me and she's like, "Dad, I thought you said there were going to be vampires in this movie." I was like, "I love you." It's awesome.
Hands her an Anne Rice novel, just nods in approval. It happens, guys. Let's see.
Yeah.
Coming in on chat, we got Willow saying, "I love all the Twilights." So does Matt. We've got Dan putting an LOL in. We got Niles Black TCT saying, "TCT's first, Marvel is second, DC is third."
I
Dan
think
saying
number
TCT
2 might
wins.
be T3. I'm not
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
I'm just gonna say it goes
Just
indie,
saying.
and then way behind indie is second place with Marvel,
Mhm.
and then third would be Dark Horse, very close to Marvel, and then right after them is Image. Right after them is like you know the Disney children's books. That
Oh
they
yeah,
used to
yeah,
put
yeah,
out?
yeah, yeah.
They would
Come
come right
on.
there.
Man, you're gonna
I'd-
say the boys
I'd
in
put the
DC that
the
bad?
Sunday morning cartoons. You know, I would put those right in slot. Then any art or comic books that are not considered quite indie level yet, but that are made in like second grade for art classes and
Well,
in
yeah.
kindergarten and first grade.
Gotta
They're
give
like
them,
right there next to that.
gotta give them credit.
Yeah, I think
Galactus books.
Yeah, do you guys have kids?
I
Anybody
think
else
Sammy
on
the
there have
Bean
kids?
is ahead of them too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Sammy the Bean
100%, that's up in Indy.
Indy, man.
Yeah, anybody else with
True.
kids will understand this. You know when your kids are outside and they're making the mud pies in the backyard and they're having some fun and they're like sculpting around and stuff. I think it's almost a fight that DC is creeping up on them at this point. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the kids have got the hands in this situation. You know what I mean? Like, I think that at this point we are making jokes about something that I'm going to be really sad about in 10 years. But I think that we're watching DC Comics just die in slow motion to where AT&T is going to swoop in. They're going to say it's a character-only model, and they're just going to sell everything off to the highest bidder the way that Marvel went out in the 90s.
Okay.
But I don't think DC's coming back.
I do think if all the rumors are true, I do think DC will make a stunning comeback. But that being said, leave our boys at DC alone, Fry. You know what? You and me, we're fighting now.
Which rumors? Which rumors are going to save DC at this point?
The new movie.
Ding, 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 ding.
There was an article recently about rich fans taking over just the comic book rights to them.
Maybe we should buy them.
Which is what I just said. That would be AT&T selling off the rights. It's no longer DC at that point. Now it's indie comics with DC characters.
People would actually do it justice because these people want writers that are actually fans of the comics.
And that'd be great.
Continuity that works.
But that would be great, Matt. But again, that's now an indie comic with a budget to rent out Batman's name. And you know the problem I see happening with that is we're going to get 9,000 Harley Quinn comics, 1 Green Arrow, and 17 Batman.
Nah, I'm going to start a
That's
GoFundMe.
what's going to happen.
GoFundMe, and I'm going to buy Batman.
There you go.
So
I don't know. I'm just saying. I think that DC's in a bad way, and I think that the only way to save the things that we do love is to do what you just said, Matt. But I wouldn't call that DC anymore. You know what I mean? They're no longer, and they haven't been for 10 years now. You know what I mean? They haven't been creator focused for sure in the last 4. You know what I mean?
They keep going with what they did with this last Justice League movie, and whatever that dude's name is, like the Martian Man-Eater or whatever the fuck his name is.
Manhunter.
His color, I know that. His cape was like green, wasn't it? And they made it black, which honestly looks cooler. But if they keep going in this direction, man, I think they can save it.
I do too, but the problem is that as soon as fans came out and said, hey, this kicks ass, do this, do more of this, this is what we want. As soon as they did that, AT&T swooped in and they were just like, hell no.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
AT&T owns
We're going to do something else.
Well, they own Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers owns DC. Yep.
Oh.
But yeah, those suits came right in, and they were like, nope, none of this is canon.
Except
that's not what they don't want. What fans want.
No, The Rock is still trying to is kind of in this fight right now with the Black Adam movie, saying he wants it firmly embedded into the Snyderverse.
It should be.
Yeah.
It should be, yeah.
But we also have the Aquaman coming out. They should still put out that new Trench movie, and I would like to see them do a modern day Wonder Woman that's actually good CGI.
I honestly want them to get Green Lantern correctly.
Yes,
that would be rad.
Terrible, because they should have had a Green Lantern in Justice League.
Mm-hmm. Well, they actually that last
kind of did.
I saw a dead one. Yeah.
Well,
but
yeah, that was.
And to see him fighting in action, you know what I mean?
That scene with the Martian Manhunter at the very end, with Bruce Wayne. That was actually filmed with it was Jon Stewart. showing up. But
Really?
Warner Brothers was like, hell no, pull it now. So the only way he could keep that scene was to change the character.
Yeah, I would love to see a Green Arrow movie. I think that would be badass.
They
like,
originally had
made
Supermax that was supposed to be a Green Arrow movie. But that eventually got canned, so they kind of wrapped that script up into the show a little bit. Where he gets arrested and he has to team up with all the villains in order to escape prison. So,
you know what? Marvel should start making horror movies of their old horror comics.
Wow.
Yeah.
They won't do that.
That would be cool.
Stash, you have your hand up? Or
I think What If is going to fall into those categories, isn't it?
What? Okay.
The What If series.
They are doing
they're doing the zombies in Captain America. Yeah, I know they're doing that. I saw something else that said that they're actually going to do an official crossover event with Tales from the Crypt, which I think could be pretty rad.
Where monsters dwell.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean but they get away with a lot more stuff there though, being on Disney Plus, and I mean, they got Favreau behind them, like basically green lighting whatever the hell they want. You know what I mean? But finding the right people for it.
I mean, all I ever wanted from DC Comics to at least do was Jon Stewart, Green Lantern. I would have been really happy by that one, but it's just I never felt like I'm never gonna get it. Like that's how I feel, because I feel like it's just dying and then dying away with everything else.
We do have that series coming out on HBO Plus. That's the Green Lantern Corps.
I didn't know that. I had no idea.
It's going to start with Alan Scott and work all the way up to Jon Stewart. So
Jon Stewart's my favorite Green Lantern.
Is that live action?
Yeah, absolutely. I love Jon Stewart as Green Lantern. He's personality wise, he's a freaking badass. Just awesome.
See, I always loved that whole internal conflict that he had.
Yes.
He was responsible for destroying that planet.
That planet,
like,
yep.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really cool. Like his personality wise, it just felt more like the natural Green Lantern I always wanted. You know, just everybody else just.
See, I did like Kyle Reiner before he became a god.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah.
When he was still like drawing comics and stuff like that, and like missing all his deadlines and. It was like, that's awesome,
Well, what do you guys think about James Tynion getting those 2 contracts? Have you guys heard about that?
I have not.
So he got 2 separate contract offers now that have been like released. Nobody knows if they're accepted yet. For those of you who don't know, he was the writer behind like Batman Who Laughs. A bunch of like the later really dark DC books that performed really well, but he did What's Killing the Children on Boom Comics, which is, if you guys haven't checked that book out,
of your favorites for a while.
Yeah, that
now.
book is rad. That book is insanely good, especially if you're into like horror and kind of sci-fi weird stuff.
What's it called?
It's called What's Killing the Children.
What's Killing the Children? Okay.
Yeah, it's a really good one. And then right now he's really big for Department of Truth, which is kind of like a Men in Black type of comic book. It's basically like if you've ever talked to Jared on the phone for more than about 45 minutes. Like it basically, the whole idea of this is like, what if every conspiracy theory in history is true, but all at the same time? Like everybody knows the truth as far as conspiracy theories go, but it's little bits and pieces here and there. So like the JFK assassination was definitely done by like Bush and all of these other things. But then how this all happens is that there are actually superheroes that are living among us, and conspiracy theories are the only way the government can, kind of cover it all up and stuff.
Oh, I like that.
And he's working on that with Image right now. And Image has actually essentially handed that over to have it worked on by the same studio that did Ready Player One.
Really?
So,
Wow.
Ooh.
So that could
Wow.
be a really cool thing if that actually happens.
Oh,
See, we do conspiracy theories in Death Dwells.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, something is killing the children, not what's killing the children. Thank you, Andrew Dodge.
Huh.
Appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody looks for them closely, they'll find conspiracies in Death Dwells.
Ooh.
Hell yeah. Death Dwells. It's awesome.
Multiple conspiracies, actually.
Well, here, Dan's asking on YouTube, Tom, you and Zool hint at a lot of crossovers. Will this happen? And if so, when?
Oh,
That's a damn good question.
that is a good question.
That's a really
And
good question.
When is a Dotson going to be placed strategically in the back end of one of your guys' books?
Oh, I'll put one in.
When is the stash going to get included in this?
Well, I mean, we can always do that.
Immediately.
Absolutely.
Next book.
Usually, when we're referring to the crossover, it's with the podcast.
Well, no, I mean, I really was actually thinking of actually doing a legitimate crossover comic book, and just let's have some fun and see what we can do with our crossover our characters into a different universe, just for fun, just for the hell of it.
I'll be down
Why
with
not?
it.
Hey, have
calls
some
it a
fun
multiverse.
with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. Kind of like Marvel and DC did once. Did they? What? No, who won that? Oh, ooh, yeah.
Those are
I
great books, though.
Can't really say when we do it, but I definitely am down for the idea.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I've been down for the idea. Right now, I've been very focused on getting a lot of comic books done of Zolak and Lee's Season 1. I have issue 3 that I'm working on, which is coming this August, and then also issue 4. And we literally have like 8 novels coming out this year, so it's just my hands are a bit tied at the moment, along with running these shows as well. So it's been pretty tough, but I would absolutely love to do a crossover episode with anybody. T3 Comics would be awesome. Tom's got a lot of cool stuff going on there, and I really like what he's got going on there. And tossing some of our main characters or whatever character into that universe or vice versa, it doesn't matter. I really don't care. Let's just have fun with it and see where we can roll. It's just that's basically pretty much what I got a lot on my plate. Dietrich has a lot on his plate, and maybe we can toss one of our other artists to do so.
5 books right now at the same time, but we're all kind of busy. But I'm sure soon
it will happen. Okay, so hang tight. We'll make it happen.
It will blow your socks off.
I'll sign off on that. I don't care. It's worth it.
Well, let's see. Andrew Dodge says, "Creator collab."
Yeah.
Got a bunch of exclamation points, which means you know he's excited.
Oh my goodness! This could be turning into one interesting comic book.
Absolutely.
The Stash, TCT,
All 3,
T3.
all 4.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Jester on YouTube saying, "If they could save the Snyderverse, I would love to see the Darkest Night movie."
I'll be right back.
That would be a good one, Jester. Good call there. Actually, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Andrew Dodge also says, "Cryptomania 1, Fry versus Russell." I'm down. I
worth
would
watching.
watch that.
On pay-per-view for $49.99 tonight.
I'm not slipping into $1.99 for that.
I'll beat that ass for free.
Woo!
Bring it. Bring it.
You guys got to cut a good promo. Come on, man.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I do have another article for you guys.
Ooh.
So, this one, Jimmy Eats World, or
Jimmy Eat Worlds.
So yeah, he actually opens up about actually writing comics now. So it's actually kind of cool to see how many different comic creators are coming from the music industry.
I mean, yeah, look at Coheed and Cambria.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great prime example right there.
Dude, those comic runs are so good too.
Absolutely.
So good.
So we have, there's the guy, Umbrella Academy, Gerald Way from My Chemical Romance. There's just so many. The dude from Slipknot, Rob Zombie is doing comics and stuff like that. I want to get your guys' opinions on it because both of you guys, or all of you guys, kind of come from both the music world as well as the comic book world.
Yeah, I can really.
Hand in hand.
Yeah, literally. I can literally relate to that so much because literally we write music a lot. We make our own soundtracks, everything else like that, and it ties into our comic book universe. Like literally, we have a full soundtrack just for the first season of Zalek Unleashed, and then the second one, and so on and so on and so on, including the DT series. It's just like the inspiration of like the feeling of like what the action that's going on inside the comics, the stories that's going on and whatnot during all that time. That inspiration comes out in music, and it's like we're taking the combination of both and just basically like expressing ourselves more and more throughout these comic books, and it's all just pure natural just coming out. And it's like, you know, even look at our theme song, you know, I went through this 80s feel style rock theme song that I wanted to make, and I was like, it just kind of suits us, you know. It's like we like that retro style feel. That's basically what it came to. Zalek Unleashed, I look at it as more of a metal feel, hardcore metal, you know, blood destruction, nonstop action type feel, and that's basically what it comes to. It's just the natural feel of music just flows through you when you're just, you know, creating constantly.
Yep.
So, if you were to put a genre of music to crypto comics, what would it be?
Woo, that's quite a bit, man, because it's a hell of a good mix. Because, like, you know, I think of a lot of good, like, I would say, yeah, like. Really, it's like you could have like the dubstep style, the metal style, whatnot when it comes to it, and I would say, you know,
like dubstep for pussies. Yeah,
I'm not saying it like that, like a basic dubstep. I'm saying more like a space style, 8-bit dubstep style, kind of like that type of mix. It's unique, it's different. I think of Bop, you know, you think of something like that, outer space style feel, a different universe, a step into a whole new direction, something unique and like broadbanded that actually brings you out to a whole new world. Acceptance of all different genres that's combined into one. That's basically crypto comics, which takes everybody's, you know, universe and says, hey, we're here to save the world. Check us out. And there you go.
I think it would be like getting really drunk and making a playlist that you send to an ex-girlfriend. You know what I mean? Where like first track is like something like R&B, but probably like something distasteful, like R. Kelly or something, but you didn't know that it was distasteful. And then the second track is like from Metal Cult, and then the third track is like Mozart, and then the fourth track is like Wu-Tang Clan. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Followed up by Puddle of Mud. She effing hates me. Yeah.
Like it works too. Yeah. So, Stash, you've got Metal Cult, which is pretty clear. That's not R&B.
Yeah.
And
no. It's heavy metal, and I would. Mm-hmm. I would say that crypto comics is punk, it's heavy metal, it's indie, it's a lot of different stuff. You know, quite frankly, I think if you're going to put a genre or a tag on what crypto comics does, it's got to have like its own subgenre thing. It's its own thing. You know, like grunge or you know, new metal or whatever you want to, black metal or you know, pop punk, whatever you want to call it. There's all kinds of flavors of it, but it's something new. It deserves its own innovative name. So it's its own thing. It's cryptocomics.com.
Thank you.
Go there. You'll love it, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Why not call it that?
Stash
Heavy crypto.
That's it. It's crypto comics. It's a
Heavy crypto. Heavy crypto. There you go.
it's good.
Funk metal.
Homie Min in Facebook saying funk metal.
It's like ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
I love funk metal, man. Yeah.
Funk metal.
I guess, yeah.
So, Stash, how does
And
music
just
kinda
be clear,
play into
I don't dislike EDM. Like one of the real close homies is DJ Cyrus. He performs during CouchCon. I love his stuff. I use his stuff for our intro and outro videos. In fact, it's awesome. So don't think I don't like EDM.
Oh,
But
no, I agree.
I wouldn't go to an EDM show at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I will absolutely go to a metal show. I will stand in line, no problem, for a punk rock show. You know what I mean? I will have the time of my life doing all of these things. But that's just me personally. We feel like EDM is kind of the most inviting way for our videos to do things like that. And plus, you know, Spectacular Stash hasn't like shared like an opener tune for me to use for our intro videos. So I mean, there's things called, you know, digital rights management, and I don't want him to sue us. And I don't want TCT to sue us when we rip off their music and exploit it. Because I'm all about exploiting everybody that is on the screen right now. I consider you
Hit
all
me
friends.
up. We'll work
and that's
something
what
out.
friends do in this.
Got lots of good
If,
music.
Dude, if you want us to shoot you some freaking tracks to play, go ahead.
I want our theme song that was played one time on a TCT podcast. We're still waiting for that one.
You want an original from us?
They have an original from them. I sat there and wrote lyrics for days working on that. That
was rad.
That was pretty fucking cool. It was great. Thank you guys. We need to get in the studio and get that damn song done completely. It needs to be done.
I missed a memo on that one, but okay, we got to get that done.
Yes. It's on the billions of things of the list of stuff we need to get done.
This is really cool. I like this comment, so I gotta highlight it. Now, as Black TC Comics says, Crypto Comics is a melting pot.
It is. It is a melting pot.
Thank you very much.
It is.
Awesome.
I have an honest question for you guys, and you know what? I'm going to term it this way. I have a challenge for you guys. So inside of Crypto Comics, inside of our reader, we have the technology for you to build a soundtrack for the book, to add the actual soundtracks to the book. We are going to be in live transactions very soon. I would like to challenge both Stash and TCT to see which of the two of you will end up being the first NFC sale ever.
You know,
Tom, you're in. You're in, homie. Come on, dude. Yeah, you're in on this. Because right now, it would be between you guys and Music Makers Comics. So I want to see how well that takes off. I think that's an element that, because nobody else has it, nobody really even thinks about it being possible. But I think it's going to be very well received by the community. Like having that soundtrack of that audio that's going through your mind as the creator when you're creating those pages, I think is going to be freaking amazing. Like I kind of visualize it like, okay, think about it this way. When's the last time you just heard Pink Floyd without actually having some type of stimuli, like visuals going on inside of your brain when you listen to Pink Floyd? You know what I mean? And how did that change the way like the old Doctor Strange books and stuff were made? You know, what if you could tie those two experiences together in one and just slam it out and enjoy it? Man, I think it'd be too cool. So I'm issuing the challenge right now on our 50th show.
Honestly, I could add some tonight because we actually already have songs for Old Man of the Mountain and the Book of Sarah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
if you guys can do that, I think it'd be fun to like throw together a stream where we just focus on that and go through and show like all your guys' music, going along with the pages, talk to you guys about how you got those ideas. Like, I think that's super rad. And I think a lot more creators out there use music as a facet of their creative identity, but maybe not take it nearly as far as you guys do. You know what I mean?
Well,
I think it'd be badass.
I got something for you.
Yeah, I like that. I like it when Stash leans back. The last time the Stash leaned back, there was some cool stuff. Okay, say it, Stash. Sorry.
Listen, I gotta tell you, I think that it's no surprise we're talking about people who are creative enough to write songs and take music and put songs together and record them and produce them and perform them live and take them on the road, put them to video, any number of different things you can do with music. I think that people that are that creative, definitely you need to think about possibly getting into something like comic books. If you can write a song, if you can entertain people in multiple different ways like you do playing an instrument on a stage, you probably have a talent in writing, drawing, laying out stories. There's all kinds of different ways to do this. If you're an entertainer, you're not going to be able to be successful doing just one thing in the modern era. The 21st century, entertainers are going to have to be innovative, and they're going to have to do different things to get people's attention. And one thing you can do is take it to the next level and somehow introduce your music and your comics together. It's a unique way for creators to do something that not a lot of people on planet Earth are able to do. And crypto comics actually adds another element where, people like us who have music and comic books can combine that. CryptoComics.com gives us a platform to do something that nobody else is doing right now, and maybe we could possibly find ourselves becoming pioneers in a way of communication and technology and sequential art that's never been done before. So I look at what we're doing as being on the ground level, and everybody that is a creator, if you got something to say right now is the time to do it. I don't know what you're waiting on. CryptoComics.com, all you got to do is sign up, log in, put your stuff up there, let the world see it. How else is anybody going to see it? That's all I got to say. You got to put it out there. They're not going to see it. They're not going to hear it. They're not going to know it, but they will, and they will come, and they will enjoy it. CryptoComics.com.
Oh my God, you're the sexiest cheerleader I've ever seen in my life, Stash.
That's actually how
Thank you.
How we got started doing comics. We're actually a band first called Old Man of the Mountain. And
I'm going to put a link to that in chat right now as you're talking about it, Tom.
Once the band broke up, I wrote a comic book that literally follows, because the lyrics were like in storybook form already. So we wanted to make comic book out of that. But we're playing in bands for like since I was 15. I'm 34 now, and I've only been doing comics since 2017. So the music definitely came first, and writing songs and all that kind of stuff. So I was just saying it's like exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, man.
Guys.
Well, we should get together and talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna.
Hey.
We got top 2 comics coming in on YouTube saying, "What's up, guys? What's up?"
Dude, I gotta say, I just got that comic from you signed in the mail. It's awesome. Thank you so much. Top 2, I believe it's issue 6.
I just got another top 2 signed in the mail.
It's behind all the balloons right now.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
So, thank you, Cardell. That was awesome.
Oh, man. And with that, guys, we're coming up on the top 2 hours, so let's wrap this thing up.
Wait.
I want to thank you guys for taking time out of your night.
Not
it
a
in.
problem.
This is the 50th episode, so thank you so much. Matt, please read the directions. Make sure that was the right direction. Okay.
Now I have confetti everywhere.
Hitting him right in the eye. So
I thought you were going to pop your spaceman.
Thank you four, for joining me. And Matt, most importantly, man, thank you, bro. You're my partner, my brother. Love you to death, dude.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that deserves an actual shot. Hold on.
Happy 50th. Choke from the bottom.
Oh,
I want to choke you to death sometimes, but this wouldn't be as cool a work environment if it wasn't that way.
You know?
my glass is empty.
Yeah, congratulations.
All right. everybody watching, make sure you guys check out T3 Comics. I highly recommend Death Dwells. It's badass. Make sure you check out The Stash. I highly recommend The Metal Cult.
Yeah.
It's all over his shirt. It's everywhere. 160 big page, man. That book is so freaking cool, especially if you like underground comics.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of underground comics, TCT, go check out anything these guys are doing. Their comics are super rad. Their novels are also really, really good.
Thank you.
So make sure you guys check those out as well.
Absolutely crazy, guys. Crazy.
So go check out these guys' podcast.
Congrats on the
T3.
100th.
Yeah, T3's doing some game streaming and stuff. That's always super fun to watch. Every once in a long while, when I'm not exhausted, I try to jump on with him, and he beats my ass at random video games. So it's pretty funny. TCT invited me to go on there. I caught one of their streams, saw how much better they were than I was. Didn't want to get embarrassed, so I just kind of cowered back into a darkened corner.
You're always welcome. I'll chill you.
Oh, Lord, no.
Also, guys,
I rage way too much.
Come back on the 16th, okay? We're going to have Cody Bear. So,
Cody Bear
it's going to be
Spotlight.
awesome.
All right.
Fun.
All right. Hit us up, guys. Definitely check us out and join CryptoComics.com and check out all of the amazing artists out there working really hard on all us indies. And we all appreciate you fans out there, including our core fans as well. Thank you. And
supporting these guys.
Yeah, support everybody. That's what it is. We're all in this together, so I'm pulling for you guys.
Yeah. All right, let's close this thing out.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Where are we, Toto? Where are we? Where are we?
And you didn't like DC, Fry.
I had to do it. All right, later.